Today, Precarious plays
Final Fantasy Tactics Advance. You've already seen most of what this game is about. You've already gazed into the core of a lot of this title.
Like the mechanics and wandering around, getting things.
Specifically the gameplay loop, where you have the world map, you have the pub and the store, and then you have the character equipment. Like the ready area.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have the battle map, and then it just does that loop, right?
Right.
Where it's like world map, pub, world map, character screen, world map, battle, world map. And then it just loops from there. And I wanted to point out that loop just because it's actually fairly modest in scope.
Mm-hmm.
But this is a game I'm thinking about. There was a title that I was disappointed with the scale of the game. It didn't feel very big. It didn't feel like I was journeying to a world.
Mm-hmm.
And it was the second Tales of Symphonia.
Yeah?
Yeah, because it got rid of the world map, and it was mostly menu-driven.
Mm-hmm.
But you actually still navigated around all of the different areas. That is unfortunate, because I can't use a Phoenix down to bring her back.
God damn it.
It's fine, though. I just need to focus on this white mage before I learn that... Okay, Cure and Protect. Still worth knocking out, but I was suddenly afraid that that guy would have life.
Mm-hmm.
There's something about this game that makes it feel expansive, and I think that it may have something to do with the passage of time on the world map.
Hmm.
Because whenever I was trying to skip laws, you were like, wait, what are you doing? And I'm like, well, I'm running the calendar around. I'm giving the calendar a runaround to skip laws that I don't like.
So, because the royalty is so flippant about what is allowed and what isn't allowed.
It changes daily.
It changes daily, so if you take a longer or a shorter route to get somewhere, then the laws are different, so they might fall more in your favor.
Yes, one of the... I don't know if these ever show up just thanks to chronology, just thanks to the passage of time.
Yeah.
But just talking about manipulating laws to your advantage, eventually you gain the ability to add and remove laws on a per battle basis. And one of the things that I'm going to do, I'm going to abuse the crap out of after I have a team that's mostly comprised of Vieira.
Yeah.
I'm going to gather and hold on to forbidden damage to Vieira, which is a card that you can get.
Really? So they can't try. They can't even.
They will go.
Hand.
They will go to jail, I think, immediately if they damage a Vieira or knock them out.
Do they have that for all the other races?
Yes.
Oh my goodness, so you basically have an advantage of developing a team that's neat.
Yeah, the first time I played the game, I couldn't make great use of it because I only actually had a couple of each well, a funny story about my clan, my experience with this game the first time I played it.
Yeah.
I spent most of the game drastically overleveled.
Yeah.
And it's because of how the level of your enemies works. So you see this guy is level 4. I think that because this is a no cancellation story mission, and maybe I can I bring that up? Mission? I can, okay. So see how this one says no cancellations?
Yeah.
That's how you tell if it's a plot advancing mission, I believe. That is a way to tell, right? So because it can't be canceled, pretty sure it's a story mission that advances the plot, and Word, ideas, conveying information. I'm doing that now. Talking, audio show, good job. Big smart man, that's me.
Are you having a stroke?
Not yet, but I'm considering it because I think it will help me get out of the situation more easily. Oh, my first clan. Oh, thank goodness. I remembered what I was talking about.
Okay, I was gonna save you, but I was playing it up for the jokes.
Random encounters and I think optional missions. The enemies within those missions, their levels are not based on yours. No, I'm sorry. Nope, messed it up. I'm so unnerved because of that brain fart I had. And I spoiled it. I weirdly, reverse spoiled it. They are totally based on yours. That is what they are based on. It's based on your average clan level.
Mm-hmm.
The story mission enemies, their level is independent of that. It's always just set at a particular value. And whether or not you are prepared for that, or as the case was, over-prepared for that, they don't give a single fuck. They don't care at all. Please hit. So, what would happen is people early in the game asked to join my clan. And I was like, no, the first time one of them came up that I didn't want. And it says you send them away crying.
Oh.
And I said, oh no, I didn't mean to. So after that, I always accepted people that wanted to join my clan.
Because you didn't want them to cry?
Yes.
Oh, you sweet boy.
But then I wound up not using them, but because they were level 2 or 3 or 4, even after my clan started to give up, my core 5 or 6 dudes, once they got up to 30 or 40, the average clan level was brought down.
Oh. So
random engagements and side missions were much easier than they were actually supposed to be. Huh. This looks like the table of contents, so...
Are all the pages there, Kupo?
Yep, they're all in here. There. Whatever. Prepositions? Adverbs? I'm not good at school. All we have to do is bring this back and we're done.
You're doing a Kupo job, new kid.
You really think so?
I thought it would be best to wait a little longer, but I think we are ready for the clan wars.
I think that's weird that's not a proper noun. Clan wars? I really feel like that should be a proper noun, and I'm not even good at school.
It's not really a war, Kupo. That's why it's not a fucking proper noun. It's when we compete with other clans for turf. The bigger your turf, the cheaper it is to get info. And there's other benefits as well, Kupo.
Do we actually engage with other clan members? This sounds like gang violence.
Sometimes, Kupo.
I'm not getting you in your way, am I, Mont Blanc?
Kupo, not at all.
Thanks, Mont Blanc. No one at home humors me.
It gets busier from here on out, Kupo. Hope you're ready. Big nod.
And now we can finally check some pretty basic information.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me bring up the map.
Whoa, 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 whoa. You're turning into a tree. The Trents are trying to eat you. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's like that time in Stardew Valley with the wizard.
No, it is not at all like that here.
It is.
There.
It's better. Now it's just a tree strobe.
Goes on 12.
Nubswood.
I believe that's this one. I'm gonna wait for this map to load just to make sure that that's on a 17. Come on, map. Map. App. But see, this feels like a world.
Yeah. There's like lakes and rivers and paths, and
But
you can alter time by taking different paths.
It shouldn't. It shouldn't feel like a world because it's this blank canvas until your character shows up and interacts with it.
Well, I don't know. That's a lot like what it feels like to travel through a world. Like out in meat space.
Yeah, if you're self-centered. You're like, things don't exist until I get there. I am the life of every party.
No. What I think of is a big blank map that's just full of vague shapes and roads and nothing has a name and nothing is described. And then as I experience it or learn about it, then it sort of colors in things.
I guess.
You know, kind of like...
Well, it is a new kid. How you been? Pretty good, I guess. Yourself? That was a weird way of reading that line. Here, you do this guy.
Can't complain. I thought you might be busy with the clan wars and all.
It really ought to be a proper noun. Huh? No kidding?
There's a lot of clanners out there looking for fights. Everyone wants to spread their influence, you dig? So if you don't have business with another clan, I'd keep your distance. If you fought every clan, you'd never get any work done. Not that all the clans are bad, still, be careful.
Thanks for the tip. I'll keep an eye out. Now, that guy just gave us some interesting advice, because now I think random clans will spawn on the map. And I'm torn, because you can use them for very specific early game grinding purposes.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, let me show you. I believe that there's a clan that you can farm mithril weapons from. And the reason why mithril weapons are cool is it allows you to do the combo attacks. Because that's all they teach. Every mithril weapon just teaches a different class, a different combo ability. And the other main way of getting mithril weapons is a feature that involves multiplayer, which I don't think we are able to do. But I'm not sure if I want to try to like grind the, I think it's like Clan Cinnabon? Clam Chowder? It's a cute name. It's a cute name. And you just beat them up for a while. You just bully them.
Here, take all the weapons. We're gonna go make Cinnabuns like our mommies taught us to.
Yep, and then you just take their cool stuff. Until everybody in your clan learns teamwork from it. Man, that is awful, actually.
Yeah, it's pretty awful.
We are monsters.